staying on top of that, exclusive look at the moment two buses crashed into one another at Charlotte Douglas Airport. Queen City News wanted to learn more about the crash that happened at the beginning of December, so we put in a public records request.
In the video, one of the buses swipes another bus. The second bus then careens out of control and then slams into a support column at the airport. One person on that bus had to go to the hospital. Let's bring in Chief Legal Analyst Khalif Rhodes to the conversation now.
All right, so Khalif, first off, do you see a lawsuit, and if so, against whom here?
A lawsuit. I see a number of lawsuits. As someone that formerly practiced personal injury, I would say there's a number of lawsuits that are on there. And so first, with any type of tort claim, which a lawsuit would be, you're trying to figure out, was there a duty? Did they breach that duty? Was there causation, meaning did they actually cause your damages? And then do you have damages? Was there an injury? So you mentioned someone went to the hospital, but even if you don't go to the hospital, there could still be a lawsuit. Oftentimes with soft tissue injuries, you may not get hurt or feel the pain until 2 or 3 days later. And so then you're like, oh, my back is out of whack. Or, I got a concussion and I don't know why I'm so dizzy. A lot of those things are happening down the road. So I saw somebody fall off. Looks like they hit the ground. Another person looked like they smashed into the window. There was glass flying anywhere. And then you're also talking about the traumatic experience of just going through it. So a lawsuit, definitely. Multiple, for sure.
So when you get on the bus as a passenger, do you have any kind of rights, or is it kind of like the Wild Wild West for safety?
Well, it definitely is the Wild Wild West. I mean, buses are kind of like a weird place because, if you get in your car, you got to have your seatbelt on. Everywhere else, you got to have a seatbelt. But on the bus, on the school bus, typically there are no seatbelts. And so you talk about what precautions, what measures could the bus company or the airport or anybody else that you planned on suing, because I might mention this, if you're in that lawsuit, you're suing everyone. You're suing the airport, you're suing the bus company, you're suing the driver, and you're going to wait to see who falls off. And you can say, well, whoever has the most money, I want them to stay in this lawsuit because that's the person that's going, or the company that will be able to take care of me. But you do assume some type of risk for that, but not the risk where you are potentially going to be thrown across the ground and running into another bus. And so whoever, worked on that schedule, whoever allowed them to come through there like that, if I'm representing those individuals, suing everybody.
Well, and when those lawsuits are inevitably filed, how do you see that process going? Is this something that gets settled, or is there a trial here?
All day. Settlement, settlement, settlement. I mean, most of the claims in North Carolina will be settled. Why? Because we have something that most states don't have with this comparative and contributory negligence, where if you're even a little percentage at fault in this state, most of the time that bars your claim. So if the person's 99% and you're 1%, that means you can't sue. Most states it's not like that. If you're 99% and I'm 1%, I can sue you for the 99. North Carolina is kind of different like that. But in this type of claim where it's on the video, yeah, there's going to be a lawsuit and they're settling for sure.
Ooh, all right. Well, we're going to see how it plays out. And also, Chief Legal Analyst Khalif Rhodes, thanks for joining us.